Alright, now welcome back to episode 21 of my playthrough of all the Mod 7 to the Sky. In the previous episode, what we did is we played around with this little setup here, getting our latex processing and kind of getting that up and running so that we can have plastic for all of our industrial foregoing stuff. But remember here, we were using acacia logs for latex inside of our block placer, right? And at this point, we've got no acacia logs anymore. So we need to solve our problem with having a lack of wood. So we may as well solve that pretty much straight away by taking this plant gatherer and then getting a, I guess it's plant something, plant, what's it called? At industrial plant, it's called literally a plant sower, there we go. One of these bad boys. To plant some tree saplings and then grow them up, and then we can probably fertilize it and do all this other stuff so that we can get tons of wood, so that we can kind of solve this issue ASAP. As well as you can probably see over here, I've set up a couple, an extra area as well as this one here for trees, because we may as well just get farming and stuff out of the way. So let's kind of get started with this. What do we need to make? If I go here to at industrial, what do we have? Literally nothing. Alright, so I guess before we do that, we may as well go look at our AE system and get ourselves the plant gatherer as a recipe, which means we're going to need, I think, just the axe, the hoe, and that's it. Everything else should be craftable. Oh, the pity machine frames will probably need to be craftable. Is that already a thing in here? Maybe it probably already is a thing in here. I don't remember. We'll find out. I made a lot of them in the previous episode though, so that's fine. Let's add these things in here. Cool. Did I make them? No, it's not a recipe. I may as well just add it. Given that we've probably got too many of them already in the system. But it doesn't really hurt to have. Okay, we can do that. So now I should just be able to then go, let's make 2 more of these because we've got 2 farms that we need to make. And then the next thing is going to be a plant sower. So I need to teach iron gears and flower pots, which is pretty easy. Iron gears in the multi-servo press. Honestly, I probably don't need to do that. But we've got the multi-servo press. We may as well just like use it, right? We've got the one with the gear working die in there. It's saving a nugget, and considering we have like near infinite iron at this point, where's our iron? Like 114,000 iron ingots. But whatever, it's fine. The thing is just as fast as it needs to be. Plant sower, may as well just make you. Probably like actually no reason to have this as a recipe, but why not? I'm gonna need 3 of you to start with. Oh, the gear working die. I need to get rid of that. I'm pretty sure I can access it through here. Where's the gear? There we go. You need to clear this because I set the wrong recipe. Actually, you know what? No, let's just do that. It's only an iron nugget. It's not worth it using that slow machine. It's really not worth it at this point. We've got so much iron that it's not even an issue. Alright, now we got plant sowers. Nice. Let's deal with the first one though. Plant sower. So this is going to be number 1. We need to place this underneath this block. So I need to jump down here and have some block that I can actually build on. Oops. I think the plant sower goes there. And then we can plant dirt on top of it. Cool. And that's the plant sower. So this thing needs a couple of things. We're going to need to get power into it, which we can do with flux point. That's not that hard. But we also need to get saplings into it. And that means applied logistics. But I don't really want to run like a cable all the way over there. That seems painful to me. I think we're just going to have to do it that way. Well, this thing should start, should actually be, what's the word? There's a word for it. Self-sustaining once we've actually got it running. I just need acacia saplings to start with. And that acacia sapling can go into there. I need my flux point, which can just go on the bottom, I guess. And that just needs to connect to that. We'll give it a name, and this will be tree sower, so we know what it is that's taking power. And then we may as well just set that there, so that it's only going to plant acacia saplings in that quadrant. Oh, actually, these need upgrades and stuff as well, right? Because if we look here, that's right, I forgot about this. These have a working area. All these machines do. And you can click on this button, which will show the working area. They start as a 1x1, like right in front of it, which is what's happening with the plant sower here. It's trying to plant in that area, but it's only the one block. So if I wanted to encompass this whole thing, I need to get some size upgrades, which I'm going to program because crafting these things is actually like somewhat painful. So go at industrial, I need upgrade. Or is it not called an upgrade? I think it's what's it called? These things. Add-on. We need the range add-ons. I'm just going to add in all the tiers. I don't know if these are like, you go from one to the other. No, they're all different. Okay. Oh, and we need latex for this as well. Interesting. Interesting. We need latex for these crafts. That actually makes life kind of painful, doesn't it? Because all of our latex is being turned into plastic at the moment. Oh, okay, how do I want to do this? I need to disconnect this thing then for the time being. Just the crafter. Can I just turn you off? I think there's a way that I can literally just turn you off. Redstone on to activate. There we go. So that should stop working. And I want to turn this one off as well, because I don't want it to turn latex into anything. Alright, that does that. Let's quickly grow this thing. And chop it down, because I need more latex being produced. And I'm pretty sure this literally works in like a 1x1 ratio, so we should only need to add on like a 2x upgrade onto it. So let's just let this thing do its job for a couple seconds here. And that's the ring, obviously, in my hotbar that's doing that. Alright, cool. That'll work. You can leave. Let's put the rest of their saplings in there. Okay. The logs can, I think they can literally just go back into the AE system. So I need this thing back. And then that'll start generating some latex for us, hopefully. Yep, cool. That number's going up. And then I need to divert a bucket's worth of that. I think I just literally do it with a bucket in my hand is going to be the best way of doing this. Because your direct output. Didn't I have it set up so that latex was going into the AE system? I am. It's going into the AE system and then leaving the AE system. So what if I just turn this export bus off? Like that. So that latex is just going into the system. Right? And then that'll work. Because now we should have latex building up. If I look here at latex. Yeah, cool. We're getting on our way to a bucket of that. And let's say, I think it's a range add-on 2 is that I'm going to want. So I'm going to want to grab, first of all, a dissolution chamber. So we need to make diamond gears, which apparently we don't know how. Dissolution chamber. So this is another machine. This is fun. I totally don't need the whole thing as a recipe. Diamond gear. You're just a crafting recipe. I should just now be able to go control click, request these things. Did it really make an ender chest for that? Hold on. That's not what we want. That's an expensive... I guess it's because I control clicked it and it just had it. That's fine, whatever. It's not really that expensive. It doesn't really matter that much. And how do I want to set this thing up? Because this is going to be annoying. I should have thought about this. Let's just put you there for now. Right. And then I should just have like another export bus. Would be like the best way of doing this. Just because I'm lazy and I need to get latex into there quickly. So then if I go like that, and then I add latex into this thing, like that, it should just export the latex into it. Into here is where it needs to go. Yeah, cool. There's our latex. You need power as well. Which apparently you don't have. Where are we doing power? Are we doing it from below? Totally am. Alright, now you have power. Do not want to fall into the void. Cool, you have that. You've got that. Alright, so now I just need to grab this stuff, right? I need 2 redstone, some panes, and some lapis. Let's grab a stack. Redstone. Panes. And I should just be able to shift click. I cannot shift click. So I need to go like that. Like that. And then like that. And then what I can do is I can lock these inputs so that this machine is only going to make that. Just for the time being. Because I'm going to need 2 of these, I think. And I can just shift click this stuff in. And then I can unlock it. Just to make crafting multiples faster. I've got so much junk in my inventory. Hold on. Let's do some cleaning up. That works. Alright, cool. There's my range add-ons. I think this is all that I need. So now if I put you into the upgrade slot. Cool. It's accessing everything. I should be able to access this entire space. If I go show working area, do you tell me? Yeah, it totally does. Right, cool. That was the perfect size. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know why I have a stone pebble. Alright, that works. Which means now I can put the same size upgrade into this thing. And then we go show working area. So long as this like can get the base block of a tree, it will mine it like the entire way up. It'll like smart figure out what it needs to do. So this needs power now. Let's just put power there. Connect you to that. And then you are tree gatherer. Cool. Alright. And now this should be plant sowing. You can see there it's destroying the trees. Beautiful. This is all working wonderfully. Except for it didn't reach those bits for some reason. And we're building up sludge as well. We need to figure out a way to deal with that. Interesting. I don't know how well this is going to work with acacia trees, because they do grow kind of funny. That works. Cool. And this thing should just be building up saplings, everything, acacia logs as well, eventually. Take that out of there. Because it's going to destroy all the leaves first. It pretty much works top to bottom, or at least it should. I think it goes all the leaves first and then it works on the logs after that. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, cool. And then that block's not being broken for some reason, but that's fine. Saplings aren't being placed because we have no way of getting saplings into this machine. So we need to work out on how to do that. Now AE is going to be our best option. Is there a way that we can do like wireless AE to there? Let's look at the AE quests. Just because it's like a long span and I don't really want to run a dense cable so that we can get 32 channels over here. Ideally we want more than 32 channels. So let's have a look. I'm pretty sure there is a way, but I don't know how easy it is to set up is the other thing, if there is another way. Applied Ninjas is 2. Is it you? No, your spatial IO. Cell workbenches, no. It's item storage. Chemical storage, weapons. Networking, energy cells. Condensed hyperluminous matter. Quantum network bridge. Return that singularity pair of quantum entangled singularities. These new singularities are used to link together a ring-shaped device known as a quantum network bridge. I think this is for like separate dimensions. Yeah, as far as I can tell, this is for like separate dimensions and or long distances. It says down here. That's kind of overkill for what we need. I don't think we have much of any option other than just running a cable over, which is kind of unfortunate. Which is kind of very unfortunate, because that's a long way to run a cable, and it's just going to be like ugly along the roof. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm probably just going to extend this thing, the controller out. Can we make like a bunch of controllers? Let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just so that we have access to more channels as well. And I don't have that as a recipe. I want the ME controller. This one. And I want lots of you. We need skystone blocks. Comes from smelting that. And then we get the skystone from smelting skystone dust. And then this can all get thrown into one of these. Whoop, except for that one. And then that one goes into here. And then I want ME controllers. Give me 5 of them. Gives me access to a silly amount more of channels, because remember each one of these gets, each side has what, 32 channels allowed into it. So what I'll do is I'll just extend this out, and to like extend on your ME controller, you need to actually have them touching. I tried it before. This is something also that I recently learned, right? So if I just add this onto the network there, the whole network dies, right? Because the controllers are kind of messing with each other. It's not part of a multi-block. So what you need to do instead is just have them touching. Like that. Bang. Bang. And there you can see there it's a multi-block because like obviously the texture is changing. And I'm pretty sure you can connect them like in any straight line. So long as they're in like a straight line like that, right? What I don't actually, can I... Oh, you can do it like that. Oh, cool. So you have actually like access to some pretty cool designs you'll be able to do with ME controllers. But at the moment, we're working for functional, right? Aesthetics don't matter so much to me at the moment. I just want to get this working. So let's do that. That's going to get us kind of close. And then, what are you? Oh, you've got water. Let's just run like one of these cables, just like in a straight line over here. And then I can branch it off to where I need it. So I need dense cables. Dense cables, and I'm going to need like a lot of these. And I have nowhere near enough string for them. Can I get a stack? No. Can I get 20 of them? Yes. Alright, so I'm going to run this cable over and we'll be back here in a second. Alright, so we got our cable, ran over. I was able to make about 30 of them with the amount of string that we had, which is kind of handy. We really need to work on mob farms like ASAP because wool is something that we don't have access to. Okay, so what do we need to do here? This thing needs then, I'm going to need a cable to it. It's going to need an import bus to start with. No, an export bus is what it needs. Probably going to need just one of these to start with, I guess. That'll be fine. Cool, that's one of you. And that's going to go onto the machine, obviously, like that. And I'm pretty sure we can have a capacity card. We're allowed 2 capacity cards. So let's make those. How hard are they to make? Because what we want to do is we want to have access to more slots within the filter, and that's how we do it with the capacity cards. So we can make 2 of those. Capacity card goes into there. That gives us access to export the first one to the network is empty. Export round robin. Export items. We're going to have this one set to round robin because we may as well just grow every type of tree. Does that sound like a plan? I feel like that sounds like a plan. Yeah, let's do that because we want to get every single type of sapling. So how many saplings do we have in our system? We currently have, what, 1 would be in the spruce and oak. I don't care about the twilight forest ones. So what I'm going to do is, what else do we need? So we've got 1, 2, and 3. We need birch, jungle, or just birch and jungle, so I need an extra 2 types. Okay, so what we're going to do is place these 2, go bang, until we get jungle. And then you become birch. Bang, bang. And then those, all of our saplings, get placed into the, what's it called? Into the export bus. And then here we're going to set these up just to have different sections. And then we're going to lock the inputs. Oh, actually, I'm going to turn this off is what I'm going to do. Just so that things can actually enter. And then I'm going to unlock, going to go 1 of that, there, 1 of that, and then I need my jungle sapling. And I'm only 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. What am I missing? Acacia. So what am I missing in here? Birch. There, and then I need an acacia sapling. And then acacia sapling goes there. And then I should just be able to lock the input. And then we'll only be able to have like a stack of each of these inside of here so that we never actually run out, or rather have too many of one inside of the machine at least. So that'll be really nice and easy. And obviously here this will work better obviously once we have a bigger farm and things like that. But that's fine. That's working. Cool. So now we've got access to saplings. Saplings are going in. How do I want to deal with the outputs? I think what I want to do with these, to be honest with you, is just output them to the right into a draw controller and then just have a draw system. Is that going to be like way too hard? What's this called? Functional storage. At functional storage. I should probably be looking at this in here. At functional storage. So I'm going to need a controller. Do we have controller slaves in this? We don't. That's interesting to me. Can I have like, because you can only have them set to different, I guess we're just going to have different controller systems here. This is going to be the easiest way to set this up, right? Because I don't want this stuff filling up my AE system. And then them just sitting in drawers is going to be the easiest way of dealing with it all. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best way of dealing with this. And then sludge. I don't know what we do with sludge later on. We can deal with that in a moment though. Alright, so that's that. I've got my storage controller. That's going to go there. And then I just need a bunch of drawers, right? So let's get some drawers. Where's my thingy? I didn't teach it. Do I just do 1x1 drawers? I think I just do 1x1 drawers. Because what do I need? I need 1 per log, 1 per sapling. So that's 5, 10, and then 11 for sticks. Is that all that we get from it? Okay, so I just need 11 drawers. 11 of you. We obviously don't have logs, which is hilarious to me. This still isn't going to work because it's not spruce. So let's turn you on so that these trees can grow and we can get logs. I find it funny, it goes for like all the leaves and stuff first before anything else. Alright, cool. And then these can get thrown back into the system. Can make 11 of these. Thank you. These can all just get placed around. Can I just put the flux point on the bottom so that this looks neater? Yeah, that goes there, and then the draw controller is that block, which means then I can have one of these cables going there, like that, and then I just need an storage bus. What's it called? At AE. Not an import, not an export bus. Is it called a bus? I'm pretty sure it is. Import bus. Storage bus. Why are you not showing up? Storage bus. Is that not what we're using everywhere? Is it storage bus? Yeah, it's attached to external storage. Cool. And that'll work. And then I just need to set you push to the right. Ah, it's not going to work because this isn't attached to anything yet. The heck, what are you... There. This isn't going to work because they're not linked, that's why. So we may as well just place all the rest of them then. Bang, bang. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and I have a random 1. That's annoying. That one can go there. Now, is this going to work? Probably not, actually, now that I think of it, because then the trees are going to like get blocked by it. Okay, so what I can do here instead is I can break the drawers, and then I can place the drawers in front. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang. And then I just need to link them, alright? So that doesn't need to be anything too crazy. Cool, then all of these are linked, everything should be pushed into it. I don't need to worry about setting this up in any particular way either. So that saplings and like certain things go where they need to. Cool, that's all that. Nice. And I think the only problem... Why do you have 5 birch? 1, 2, 3... jungle. That's what I was missing. Alright. But I think it's going to keep one of each inside of there, so I need to actually place the first birch sapling, I think. Oh, jeez. I need that birch tree to grow so we can get some saplings first. And then this should literally just like export then import, like straight away. So everything should go into here. And then this should be smart enough about pulling out the acacia saplings, but they're not set. That's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then that'll fill up. So they should be completely self-sustaining. Should be. That works. You're being funny. I don't like that. Let's go like that, which means that goes there. Where are my logs ending up and stuff? Some of this is acting funny. Jungle. Let's place that. Oh yeah, and this obviously isn't turned on yet. That's why it's not planting anything, it's because it's not turned on. So we may as well just turn it on now. This should be like ignored. They should just plant things. And now if I just stand here with this and just let things grow. And then be harvested. Alright, none of this is going to work until we start getting surpluses, which is kind of annoying. And why is there only 4 sticks? I feel like there should be way more sticks in there. Am my magnet is picking things up as well. Alright, well this isn't working nearly as nicely as I thought it would. I may have to just lock all of them and then stage them myself, which is slightly annoying. Configure tool. I'll just go like that. All of them should be locked. You need to leave. Damn. There, and then we go unlock like that, and then lock it. That all works. I don't have any surplus yet of saplings and stuff. So what I'm going to do now, just kind of stand here for a moment and let this thing do its job. And grow some trees. But now we have infinite wood. And we shouldn't really need to like stand around and do anything with it besides just kind of let it run in the background. And if I need to, I can glorious stand with it like this. But I'm pretty sure we saw it before. At industrial. And then it is plant fertilizer. Pretty sure we can use this thing to make stuff grow faster. But anyways, I'm going to grab the next few things that we're going to need because we're going to set up this farm and this farm over here next. So we'll come back in a second once that's ready. Okay, so I did some more playing around and finally got this kind of thing working because for some reason like the item transfer into the drawer like stopped working as I kind of like stepped away there to try work on other things. So I spent some time doing some troubleshooting and found out that Industrial Foregoing actually has this thing here called an item transporter, which is kind of necessary, I think. So all I did was that you craft up a couple of these things, really easy to make. Some ender pearls, a pity machine frame, some pistons and stuff like that. Nothing really too crazy here. Everything here we have access to. So all I did was slapped one onto that, slapped one onto the draw controller, which is just now pushing items from inside of there into the controller. And then obviously all of my items are now staged kind of neatly. And I shouldn't have any backlogs here. We have apples and stuff now being generated, which makes life really nice for us because now we've got extra food. Yeah, I did that pretty much. I messed around with like the saplings, made sure we have like a backlog of enough of them now. So if we like have a look down here, there should be close to a stack, I mean, of some of these left. So we should start building up a backlog as we go. These drawers are pretty much nearly ready to go, besides the fact that now each one of them needs a void, which is what, 4, 8, 10, 12. I need 12 of these. I don't actually need 12 of them. I needed, what was it? 12 minus 3. But each one of these can now get a void upgrade on them. Because obviously once this thing backs up, I don't want trees just kind of growing. I want this to continue doing its thing. But obviously I don't want to waste anything. Or obviously have anything going like extra into the system. So real easy with that. That's solved. Another byproduct that we make when we're doing this is we actually collect sludge, which actually goes up into this thing here. So I just have a liquid trash can for the time being. And then the sludge output, pushing it out to the top, and that's just getting voided. So the tree farm is done. I don't think we need to do anything else here with the tree farm besides like if I want to like speed it up, just come here. Go there a little bit. Cool, take that thing out. And that'll do that. The other thing that we could do, which might not be all that difficult, would be making the add-ons. So we have access to I guess all the tier 2 ones because it just costs diamond gears. For like speed, processing, and what's the other one? Efficiency. And all of these are pretty easy to do besides these blaze rod ones. But I think we can deal with that pretty easy in the future once we get to dealing with generalized nether predictions. Self-aware. I have no idea what any of this is. But once we deal with like mod farms and things like that, we can get to getting blaze rods and stuff. Though I do think we have a couple. Can we make these? Blaze. I've got one blaze rod. So I'm not going to make that right now. But we can do add-ons and things like that. I think we'll probably do that in a coming episode. But with that being said, I think we have probably reached the end of this episode. So in the next one, I think we'll set up the same way, set up the just like a regular plants farm over here, and then we'll continue on with mystical agriculture like we were going to do originally. But anyways, for anyone who's still watching, thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.